Cool. Are we there? Hey, Renton. My name is David Brazier, and I'm one of your guest hosts this evening. You might remember me from such things as the Farmers Market and Bar Wars, Episode 4 of Pub Crawl. And with us also is...
Hi, I'm Jennifer Spencer. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties, but I am happy to be here with you on the 17th episode of Renton Live.
17. It's amazing. What? How'd we get here?
I clicked on a Zoom link.
On a Zoom link. How exciting. So did I.
Yeah.
So, Jen, how's your week been? What's been going on?
Hey, I've had a great week. Today I just came back from doing something that was rather fun. Last week we had a project called the Benson Mural, and the artist Mari was on with us talking about the painting. And I just got done passing out kits for people to take place in a virtual painting where everybody gets to become a piece of the puzzle. So if you were there collecting your art kit, your piece of art, whatever you decided to design within reason, will take place on that mural. How about you, Dave? What have you been doing?
Kind of being a slacker, but little house project. So decided to take all the paint off my heat registers with the old grinding wheel. It's been a blast. I decided to also cut myself with the wheel. So if you do this at home, wear yourself a long sleeve shirt and some pants. It's not very fun to hurt yourself with the wire wheel. Very exciting week though. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. That looks like a hard job too.
Yeah.
Do you know what today is?
Wednesday. It's a Renton live show.
Any ideas?
I know what today is. Today is National Vinyl Day. And this was my very first purchase as a young man. And it's probably one of my all-time favorite albums. For those of you that don't know, Led Zeppelin 2, classic, can't go wrong. And then my
Can't go wrong.
Another second favorite is the soundtrack from the
that's
show.
a good pick for a first album.
It's a good time. We have a quiz question though, but there's no prize. What's the question, Jen?
Can anyone out there tell us what LP stands for? Just go ahead and type that
what
in.
is it? I didn't know.
You didn't know? A man that has Led Zeppelin 2 has his first vinyl LP, did not know?
It's a record. I mean, LP, I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Somebody out there knows. But yeah. So it's fun to listen to the music. I love live music. We can't really do the live music because I don't know how you do a concert. But, it's a hard thing not to have that this summer, kind of like, Olympics, which is missing. But
True.
before we get to that, I think we also had a contest from last week from good old Erasmus the Dragon.
Yes, we did.
And we have not had the correct answers submitted. The contest was during his little news update, how many masks made an appearance in that episode. So we've had answers submitted, but they're not correct. So we're asking our viewers out there, all 11 of you, to go back and watch last week's episode, because we want to see if somebody can get this answer correct. So go back, watch last week's episode, see if you can tell us how many masks made an appearance in Erasmus's video, and get you a prize.
I'm loving it. So we have a winner chicken dinner. Charles Schmidt guessed long play, and he is absolutely right. That's what LP stands for.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So Charles, you have won $1 million. Kidding.
In Monopoly money, right? Monopoly money. So hey, actually, yeah. Let's spin the wheel. So we have the very exciting wheel of gift cards, and there's Ashley.
Hello.
Here's our amazing wheel.
So we the chamber recently posted a giveaway on Facebook.
Great. Let's spin this wheel for.
Oh, I think David is stuck in time.
I could be.
Do you want to spin David, do you want to spin the wheel for Charlie right now as the correct winner of the long play? Okay, ready? Okay. All right, Charlie, this is for you.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Wajimaya. So we will have a gift card for Charlie Schmidt to Wajimaya. Charlie, if you could please email us at info@gorenton.com. We'll coordinate to get you that prize. Yay.
I love it.
Fun.
Way to go.
Now
Cool.
we
And I
also
think
have. Sorry.
There's a cat behind you.
I know. So in times of COVID, my wife and I decided to adopt 2 kittens, and it's been a blast. So they're just roaming free. I don't know what's going to happen, but yes, I have 2 kittens. They're adorable.
I love it.
Let's go back to this wheel of gift cards, because I think we have additional winners from a mask contest. Yes.
That is correct. Recently, the chamber posted a mask up giveaway, and we had quite a few entries. So today we randomly selected the winners out of a hat. So our first winner of the mask up giveaway is Robert Alvarez. So Robert, if you're out there, this wheel spin is for you.
Good one.
Taco Time is the winning gift card. So, Robert, if you are out there, please email us at info@gorenton.com, and you have until Friday at 5 p.m. to redeem your prize. And we actually have a few other winners, so we'll be spinning throughout this evening, and yeah.
Nice.
Exciting.
Nicely done.
Okay.
Nicely done.
We'll check back.
Ashley.
Yeah.
So, Dave, you mentioned something about missing live music, and I do too. And then you actually brought up something that was postponed till 2021, and that's the Summer Olympics. But luckily, we have a great little division called Recreation and Neighborhoods here in the city of Renton, and we actually have 2 people joining us tonight to talk about the Renton Summer Games, paying a little homage to the Olympics we'll be missing. So we shall bring them on. Does that sound like a plan?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sweet.
So,
Gena.
hello. We see them.
Hi.
We have Gena Woodkey and Zach Holm from the City of Renton Recreation and Neighborhoods Division. They are the masterminds behind the Renton Summer Games. Why don't you, well, first off, welcome. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to start with you, Gena. Tell us about yourself and what you do for the city.
Hi, so I'm a recreation specialist for the city. I run a lot of the youth athletics, and this is the first time I got to do a little bit of an event. It's something that Zach and I have been collaborating on this summer, and I have a big passion for the Olympics, and I love track and field. That's my number one thing to watch in the Olympics, and I'm super, super sad that we didn't get a chance to watch them this year.
All right. Zachary, what do you got going?
So I'm the aquatics coordinator for the city of Renton. I do a lot of the aquatic stuff, so the pools and the beaches and all the summertime, or would have been summertime fun in the sun. And this is a project that I get to work on as my first project actually here with the city of Renton.
Nice. Well, you guys did a beautiful job marketing your campaign. You got mad skills there. Zach, I have a little bit of a behind the scenes story on how you did the graphic. Why don't you tell our watchers exactly how creative you are and what that entailed?
Which graphic? This graphic?
Yeah, the graphic on the boxes.
So the graphic was a design which was inspired by the Olympics. So we chose the various different colors to symbolize the same colors of rings, as well as an inspiration from the Renton River Days. And so the rubber duckies came in and played a big part in that.
Fun.
Love it.
Yeah. So tell us about these Renton Summer Games. How do you participate? What are the games? What do we do?
So the project's idea is to kind of replace the Olympics in doing some at-home activities. So it's challenges brought home. So there are 9 events over the next 3 weeks. Each week there is a timed event, a distance event, and then a participation event. So every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you'll be able to see a video come out on our social media, Instagram and Facebook, and we'll post them to our website as well. And it's just an opportunity for the families to get together and to do a little bit of friendly competition. And we know that during this time of COVID and us all having the social distance, and recreation tends to be a face-to-face thing, this is an opportunity for families to do something and not have to think about it. It's an easy, quick activity that everyone can participate in. So the first week we had our timed event of a quarter spin, and just to see how long it can go. The fastest quarters, or the longest quarter spin, is 25 seconds, 25.73 seconds. So see if you can beat that. And then today's event is the straw wrapper challenge, where you try and blow a straw wrapper as far away as possible. And then tomorrow's event is a lightsaber event. So we want you guys to create your own lightsabers and then learn some fencing moves. Fencing was one of the original Olympic games. And so just inspiring people to use something that a lot of people love, like Star Wars, and get them involved in something historical, like fencing.
Fun. How exciting. And then I see the torch behind you. Right? Where'd the torch come from?
That one came from, Zach, can you tell me where that one came from?
The wonderful wide web.
Great answer. Google it, man. You can find torches, no problem.
Also, how we lit it was that we went around to the city and got Erasmus's flame, so it carries us all the way through. So we really depend on Erasmus's light to make sure that we are focused on the city and bring everyone together.
Fun. I think we have you gave us a video, right? A compilation of all your images. If the man can be behind the curtain, can you cue that up for us? Hopefully. Maybe.
Is it gonna be
Fun. Hey.
Oh, I see something.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, we went all the way through the city and tried and capture a little bit of everything. We love that Renton is getting to redo their stadium, which is great for the Olympics as well, and just visited all the highlights.
I like that one. That was good. That was good. This is super cool. How fun. I mean, so, I don't know if the audience can hear us while the video's playing, but you guys have winners already for any of these events? I mean, you can ask that when we come back.
So currently, and the rest of them, and look forward to next week's games and maybe put a little more competitive edge in there.
Sure. Exciting. And so I think, the little kit, that you can actually see, right? This is what you picked up. It came with fun ball.
That doubles as a stress.
Cups, ping pong, your straws, a sticker, and then some cookies. So I think what we're going to do is actually perform one of these games right now for our viewing audience. Yes?
Yeah.
So I think we're going to bring on. Tell me.
Wow, look at this. We are populating tonight.
So tell us about this event. What's this challenge, Gena?
So Cookie Face is a pretty amazing game, and just as a forewarning, this is going to be very silly. So this is a timed event for actually Tuesday's event, and what you're going to do is you're going to place this lovely, delicious Oreo cookie on your forehead. And then, I wouldn't do it just yet, but on your forehead. And then the goal is to use all of your face muscles to make it fall into your mouth. And the first one who eats their wins. Now, I mean, I've had more practice than you guys. So
Sure. As far as hi, Dr. Ellington, are you ready to play some Cookie Face?
I'm ready to play, David.
Okay.
So we're all in this together.
We're all in this together. So we're gonna lean back and Cookie Face this. And what does the winner get? A cookie?
A cookie.
I mean, we all get cookies. This is a winning event for everyone.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is a win-win. It's an Oreo, David.
I'm ready when you are.
So we have to eat the whole
I'll
cookie?
give us the countdown.
I don't know if we have to eat the whole cookie. We just got to get it in our mouth.
You just need to have a bite.
Okay.
On your marks. Get set. Go. Oh my eye.
What's going?
Everybody.
Oh, I got it. I got the whole cookie.
What?
I got the whole
Excellent.
Wow. Dr. Ellington kills it.
and I don't even like Oreos.
Oh.
We should have timed that. I think you may have set a world record.
Wow.
Yeah. I just bounced it off my nose and there it was.
Amazing. Wow.
That was unexpected. Real. There's no way I expected to win.
Did anybody else even come close? Anybody get a bite?
Mine fell off my face
No.
before.
Yeah, mine fell off my face too. Super fun. Wow. Exciting.
Wow.
This is cool.
That's a great one. That was a good one, guys. Yeah.
Thanks for letting us play.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it together.
And what's really great about the games in general is that these items that we have are pretty basic items. So even if you didn't get your kit, that doesn't mean you can't participate. You can still participate, and we would love for you guys to interact with us online using our hashtag Renton Summer Games and following us on our Instagram and our Facebook pages so that we can get more connected with you guys. Because during this time, it's super challenging to, be far away from each other. And as a recreation department, we want to interact with you guys. So This is our new way of going forward.
I had one quick question for you guys before we head out. Is there any other opportunity for additional distribution sites? I know that you guys are running isn't this a 2-week campaign?
3. So
Oh,
3.
3. Okay. So is there any hopeful, I mean, in the event that somebody is just now seeing this or have heard about it from their friends or seeing it on social media, do you have an opportunity coming or the availability? I should ask that first.
So I know we have one, at least one more that we're looking at putting together, hopefully early next week. And we may have be able to scrounge together some more supplies here and there to put some extra kits together. So if you don't have one, we might be able to get some extras out there for everyone else.
Nice. All right. Well, we'll stay tuned and hopefully we'll be able to share that information with people as well.
Yeah.
And just one more quick thing before we let you guys skedaddle. Let us know how people can give you their results and keep in communication with you.
So in order to give us your results on Friday on our website, we'll be posting a link and then it'll be like a Google Doc link. Just go ahead and fill that out for us. And then we'll just collect all the data before the end of Saturday. And by Monday morning, we'll put something up and we'll show everyone what it is that best times and things like that. It'll be a lot of fun. So just tune in.
Love it.
Sweet. Great
I love
idea,
it.
you two.
Hey,
Love it.
you guys did a rockin' awesome job. Thanks for the Oreos. I don't feel like a loser because I still get 2 Oreos, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Who can lose if they get 2 Oreos, right?
That's right. You guys
No.
guys did a great job. Thanks for sharing this with the
Good job.
community.
Yeah. Have a good
Thanks
night,
for having
guys. Thanks for joining
All right.
us.
See ya.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
That's
All
exciting.
right. I didn't win at Cookie Face. I kind of am feeling defeated.
Well, I mean, that's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't win either. It was my first time playing. And
Okay, fair.
hopefully, in the future, there's another opportunity for some Cookie Face. We'll
Can
see.
I just give a little plug here? Can anybody
Plug
hear me?
away.
There we go. It's a nice glass I have.
It's a wonderful glass. I've been there before.
Have you?
I have.
I think I've been there before.
You've
Also,
been there.
a
That's
couple
awesome.
times.
Yeah.
So
So, what's next?
What do you got? What do you got to tell me? What's next?
I think, is it a chamber check-in?
The chamber?
Yep. And I
Oh.
think we're going to spin the wheel of gift cards again.
Yay!
That's
Chamber
right.
check-in.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Chamber check-in? Right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
You're on schedule right now.
We're
So
trying to
we'll
be-
spin the wheel. Well, you're doing a great job. We'll spin the wheel, and then I have a couple things that I wanted to chat with you guys about, and
Okay.
then we'll just keep spinning the wheel all night. It's going to be a lot of fun. So
Who's
our next
spinning?
winner
Yep.
is Rachel Atkins. So Rachel, if you're watching, this spin is for you. Vince's.
Oi!
Vince's is the gift
Nice.
card that you have won, Rachel. So if you are out there, again, please email us at info@gorenton.com to redeem your prize. You must email us by Friday at 5 p.m. So
And
a
that's
couple
5
other things
p.m.
that I want to talk.
Pacific time, right?
Yes, that's right. We'll just call it Renton time now.
There you go. Hey.
So a couple things that I wanted to chat with you guys about. Did you know that the census due date has changed?
I did not know that.
Did they extend it or did they shorten it? Because who
No,
knows?
it's actually, exactly. It's actually coming up really fast on September 30th. That's when you guys need to have those completed. And if you don't have it completed yet, on August 22nd from 2 to 4 p.m., there's going to be 3 locations around the city that are going to be doing census ice cream socials. So at the Benson Fred Meyer, 200 Mill in downtown Renton, and at the Renton Highlands Fire Station. So great opportunity, fill out your census, get some ice cream. And then the other thing that I wanted to let you guys know about, we keep talking about it, is that the Chamber has an Instagram page. And so if you would please give us a follow. If you have an Instagram, we are at Renton Chamber of Commerce. The other exciting thing is that our Renton Live has also created an Instagram page. So you can follow us at Renton Live now on Instagram.
Fun.
Yeah.
You guys have been
Super fun stuff.
Yeah. What
I'm
else?
digging
Ashley?
So, well, really, all I have left are spins for you guys. So we
how
can
many
keep
spins
spinning,
do
or
we
I
have?
can come and see you later. I have 3 more spins.
Let's do one more, and then we'll bring you back. We'll do one at some point, and then one at the end for the grand finale, or
Okay.
something.
I like spending time with you, so I like dragging this out.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
So
I just hope
our
Rachel
next winner.
remembers.
Oh, I know. So Carmen Arroyo is our next winner, and her and her family went on a hike in wore masks and took photos. So thank you.
Okay, make it a good one.
Another taco time.
Another taco time. Guess
Any
what time
Not
it
a
is?
bad
taco
prize.
time. I love it.
Renton
Very
time. It's Renton taco time. Whatever that means. Well, cool. Congrats
Yeah.
on the taco time gift card. How exciting.
All right. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Thanks, Ash.
Cool.
Well, that was fun. Cookie face, wheel spins, and a lot of good laughs, but it's time to get serious.
It's time to get serious.
It is. We'll get
Yeah.
serious here for a minute.
Let's do it.
We saw during Cookie Face, our next guest, Dr. Natalie Ellington. She is the founder and executive director of it's not Callie, it's Eileen and Callie's.
Yeah.
Eileen and Callie's place.
Yep.
So
Here she is.
Here she is now. Welcome.
Hi, Dr. Ellington.
Hello, how are you guys?
We're doing great on a Wednesday evening. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's exciting. So, we have you're on. You are, like Jennifer said, the founder and the executive officer of Eileen and Callie's place.
Eileen and Callie's place.
Yep. So why don't you give us the details on yourself and what this is.
Okay, a few years ago, Eileen and Callie's place was established for the specific purpose of supporting young girls that were aging out of foster care. We know that at 18, they're considered adults and they're expected to handle adult things, whether or not they're prepared for it. I mean, if you stop and think for a second of what were you doing when you were 18 or even 21? I mean, we knew we were grown, we jumped out there, we were living large, and then adult life hit us. And some of us went home, even if it was just for gas money or a decent meal, do our laundry or whatever. But we weren't too far away from home. Well, when these youth turn 18 and they are expected to be adults and handle life, they don't have a place to go back to when life really hits them in their face. And they've already been in precarious situations. I think what hit me the most was that all of the youth in foster care are there due to nothing that they've done. It's from a poor choice that some adult made. Some of them, one young lady told me she was in foster care from the day she was born until the day she turned 18. And that was the life that she lived. So when we established it, we really wanted to come alongside these young ladies as mentors. We didn't want to be moms. We didn't want to be, foster parents. But I looked at it and we trained our mentors. It's like, I want you to be like training wheels, because we know that when you are teaching a kid how to ride a bike on training wheels, if you let go before they say, I got it, and they fall, not only will they not get back on the bike, but now they don't trust you because you let them fall. But if you hold on and you run alongside them until they says, okay, I can do this now, I can do this, let go. Even if they fall, they'll get back on because they made that decision. And that's what we wanted to do. if the primary purpose of the mentor was to get to know that young lady, because we wanted them individual. And I told them, I don't care if it takes a month, 6 months, a year, you get to know that young lady so that when she knows she can trust you, when she knows that you're reliable, when she knows that you're going to be there regardless, you have the ability to help her through her situation. So we went out and we looked all across the county, all across South King County, and identified the various resources that were available. And there are a lot of resources out there. And what I heard from the resources was our challenge is people don't know we're here. And so they can't take advantage of what we have to offer. So once you get to know a young lady and she says, well, I really want to do X, Y, Z, then a mentor can say, well, you know what? We've got 3 contacts that handle that. But now that I know you and your personality, we're going over here and talk to them and get you situated. So we got all of our groundwork done. We had resources lined up. We had mentors trained. And then I couldn't find the girls, which I thought was going to be the easiest part of what we had to do. I mean, we were connecting with case managers and social workers and DCYF. And one counselor said, well, I've got one on my list that's 18, but if I don't hear from her in a couple of weeks, I've got to drop her because I have several others. And so we had to find another way to get to know these girls. I figured, well, they've been working with a case manager. They'll know them. They don't know me from Adam's house cat. They would have no reason to connect with us. But as we thought about it more and more, we decided, why don't we have a party? Who can not come to a party? And since we were looking for the girls that were turning 18, we called it Celebrate 18. And we would have it in the middle of the year for all of the foster girls that had turned 18 that year or were going to turn 18 that year. And we didn't want it to be just cake and ice cream. We went out into the community. We got new clothes, we got shoes, we had manicurists and hairdressers and beauticians, we had service providers and training institutions. We got each of them a 22-inch rolling duffel bag, because my pet peeve was they were moving from place to place with their belongings in big black trash bags. Yep. What better way to tell somebody you're worthless than to have your life in a trash bag? And so we had 17 different colors and styles for them to pick from. And we set about having a party. After the time they spent shopping, so to speak, we moved into the gym for dinner, and we had foster alum talk to them. I told these young ladies, I want you to give a message to your 18-year-old self. What do you wish someone had told you at 18, or what do you want to share with them? And so what I want to do now, I want to play the video that Farid did of the highlights of Celebrate 18 last year. So Farid, you can.
Let's do it, buddy.
We have to. And here it is. And sorted and ready to go because our setup time is very limited. These are the door prizes. So we have 100 of those. Sure, a couple more bags we need to get. And so for them to be able to come in and really just have a good time, we want them to leave there so full where they know, gosh, somebody took the time, some people took the time to put all this together for me. And that's the message we're going to send to them. None of us are able to predict the future. We never know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. We have 5 fabulous women who all experienced at some point or another the foster care system.
Use your story to catapult you forward, to be your motivator for designing the kind of life that you want to live, and no one and nothing will hold you back. It doesn't matter where you start, it's how you finish. You know what, you may not feel like you know everything, but I will tell you this. Everybody puts on their shoes the same way that you do.
just come up and pick whatever bag you want.
I would say to all of you, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. But most importantly, don't be afraid to challenge others. Your greatest success will come in the darkest night.
I appreciate you guys a lot. Coming here and definitely inviting me to see all of you guys, like, it touches my heart. It makes me feel like I'm actually loved and I'm actually like involved, you know? But I just want to say thank you, especially for you five, because you guys, like, you guys' stories, it's a testimony, and I'm going to share my testimony next time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Amazing.
So
Wow.
what we heard over and over again was, this was overwhelming. One girl said to me, you know, we've been to other events for the foster youth, but it always came across like, this is for those poor little foster kids. She said, and this didn't feel like that at all.
Yeah.
So generally we hold it in July. Because of the pandemic, of course, we had to cancel July. We're hoping that things change by November. If they don't, we will just move it to next July and have to take in the 18 and the 19-year-olds. So what we're doing in the meantime, you know, we're in touch with the girls as much as we can through text or phone. When the restaurants opened up a couple weeks ago, I did have a chance to go to lunch with a few of them. And now if something comes up, they text me. You know, I had one call the other day, said she was getting ready to take her driver's test, but she didn't have $20. And so as long as we maintain a relationship and maintain contact with them, we will just continue to be there with them through this transition.
Amazing.
It is amazing. It's
It is.
it's a very beautiful party, but it's when you think about all the factors that go into it, it makes it a little bit tough, but wonderful opportunity for these beautiful young women.
Yeah.
So what we did, we used the party really to connect them with mentors, because on their registration form, we asked specifically, are you interested in meeting a mentor? And the choices were yes, maybe, and not now, so that we could always get back in touch with them now that they've met us and they see what we do. And yeah, right after the celebration, one young lady who had said maybe asked me if I would be her mentor, you know, because they've been through so much and they've seen so many folks in and out of their lives.
Yep.
They really want someone that's going to be real with them.
Yeah, stability, right?
Stability. Yep.
Yep. So I do have a question for you. Why Eileen and Callie's place? What's the significance of the names?
Eileen was my mother, and though there were 8 of us, she would make dresses for girls who were in orphanages, because that's what was around when I was little.
Yeah.
And Callie is my mother-in-law, who, though she had 5 kids, took in foster kids. And so we wanted to do something that was going to honor our parents as well as serve these young ladies.
Wow,
that is
fantastic.
absolutely beautiful.
That's great. That's great.
How can the community help the cause? And I mean, what could you use from the community to help?
Well, we're always looking for partners, because I believe in collaboration. And so through the Renton Chamber and through Renew, I've been able to meet so many different service providers, and they're on our list. And if something comes up, I can call and say, here's what's going on. Can you help? And I don't have to go through this is who I am, and this is what we're doing, and this is what we need, because we'd have made the contact in advance. We always need contributors, especially those that commit to monthly donations. I have one lady, bless her heart, she must be 85 years old, sends us $10 every month. And then when we get ready for the actual event, to have sponsors because everything at the event is free for the young ladies. So we have, like I said, catered dinner. We take that gym in Auburn, 7,000 square foot gym, and we transform it into that big party scene. So we can always use that. And then in between, like just this past week, one of the young ladies was wanted to attend a dental assistant school. And she had, the tuition was $3,100. She had saved $2,000. And so I sent out a note to a few of our supporters, say, hey, let's help her accomplish this goal. And so we're expecting by the end of the month, we'll have what we need to make up that difference for her. So things come up from time to time, and we just want to be there and be able to assist them.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing work that you're doing. It makes your heart happy, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love the story of the name. David and I have been discussing that. We went through different scenarios in our head of who Eileen and Callie could be, and we weren't even close, but it was very beautiful, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Great job. Very impressive. Thank you.
Thank you.
It looks like we have a lot of people out there thanking you, Dr. Ellington. That's a testimony in itself, that video and the work you're doing. So there you go.
And a lot of it is really just awareness, because people don't know. If you're not working with that population, because as I go out, a lot of times, you mean at 18, they're just out because it's so unbelievable. So it's about creating that awareness.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't imagine how frightening and terrifying and that has to be. So I think what you're doing is amazing, and I really appreciate that you're, helping out these young women. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for taking part in our ridiculous Summer Games. And had we known, I mean, we would have given you a better tasting cookie. We didn't know that we had a ringer on the show.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was fun. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Very wonderful to meet you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Wow.
Cool.
That was something else. Wow, a lot of heart goes into that, and a lot of heartstrings were tugged on right there.
Oh yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine. I know, as an 18-year-old young man, I was a bozo. I'm still a bozo, but I've learned things and experience and all that. But I just couldn't imagine, at 18.
No.
Being out in this crazy world. It's wild.
Speaking of crazy.
Yep.
You want to spin the wheel?
Oh, sure. Let's spin the wheel again. Farid, can you? Yeah, let's do it. We got two
everybody.
things, right? So we have one here and then
That
one
is
more. Who are we spinning for?
So actually, Details Barbershop submitted a photo for the Mask Up giveaway, and we learned that with every single kid's haircut, Details Barbershop is giving that child a free mask. And they're reusable masks, and the one that I saw was a frozen mask, so they're pretty cool.
So I'm sorry, who are you spinning for? Details.
I'm spinning the wheel. That's
now,
correct.
is that a gift card? Is Details Barbershop a gift card? Can they win a gift card to their own shop?
We did not put them on the wheel today because we didn't want that to happen. So they
Taco
will be
time.
winning a gift card to another business in Renton.
It's taco time.
All right.
I'm calling it right now.
Ready?
Yeah. It's rigged. If it's taco time, it's rigged. 4 Generals.
4 Generals.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! 4 Generals.
Fun.
I think they'll like that one.
Definitely.
All
right,
do you
well,
want to
see you guys again later.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want to do one more right now?
No, we'll do it
You
at
guys
the
are in
very end.
charge.
We'll do it at the very end.
Okay.
Don't
Cool.
tell him
Exactly.
he's in charge.
I'm not in charge of many things.
What do you got for the remainder of this little production here?
We have one final guest.
We do?
And we do. And he is basically the Wizard of Oz for Renton Live. He is the man behind the curtain, who you hear his name all the time, Farid. And so let's bring Farid on to talk about himself and Shutter Sauce. Farid, what's going on, buddy?
Butter sauce.
What's going on? What's going on? Just double checking my settings. I have to make sure everything's set up correctly behind the scenes, but I think we're good. Hopefully the audience can hear me.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited to be on here with you guys.
Cool.
Thank you for having me come out from behind the scenes.
Man. So this is episode 17, and when we had our little meeting earlier this week, and you had said that you had not been on the show before, I was kind of blown away that you weren't a guest. So here you are, man. So tell us about yourself and Shutter Sauce, man.
Yeah, definitely. I think the plan was to be on the show early on, but I just took a backseat because I just wanted to kind of get to grips with everything. But
Sure.
yeah, so I started Shutter Sauce. Actually started off freelancing, and I guess to rewind even further, I have a degree in accounting. I went to Washington State University, go Cougs, and I've spent 3 years. After I graduated college, I spent 3 years at an accounting firm. So I worked at PricewaterhouseCoopers, which is totally not what I'm doing now. So I just spent a lot of math, a lot of numbers.
Yep. Carry the one, man. Carry the one.
Exactly. Don't forget the one. And I just did that for 3 years. It wasn't very fulfilling to me. I just didn't feel like I was making an actual positive impact.
For sure.
Didn't feel like I was making a difference, that my work was meaningful. Purpose was lacking. And so one thing led to another. I had stayed there for a while and had moved up the ranks, and was doing well. But, and I'd done everything I was supposed to. I'd done everything society was telling me to do. I'd done everything my mom was telling me to do. My friends were telling me to do. But why was I so unhappy? That was kind of what I was wrestling with. And I kind of developed photography and video as a hobby on the side. So just something fun to do. And 3 years into my career, I decided to take an improv class, Improv 101. Little random, but it was fun. And I took it to just kind of improve my public speaking skills, think a little bit quicker on my feet, and it just be a fun experience in general. So did that, and I met a Cambodian American guy there. We became friends over the course of the class. It was 6 or 8 weeks. And a few weeks into the class, we got to talking about what we did, and I showed him, I was like, well, I'm a CPA and I do this stuff, but this is what I actually like to do, and I showed him my Instagram. And he was like, dude, this is really good. We could take what you're doing on the side here and run it as a business in Cambodia. And so when you hear that, you're like, that sounds not real. That's...
Yeah. That was my reaction right now. What?
Sketchy. Sketchy is the word that comes to mind. Sketchy.
Sketchy.
That works. The vivid thought that I can't get out of my head, that's just ingrained into my head, when he said that, was if I do this, I'm gonna wake up in an ice bath in Cambodia.
Sure.
With some things missing, probably some organs missing. So I vetted his contacts and it all checked out. It was all legit. So I hopped on video calls. His business network was real, and I'd always wanted to start my own thing and try being an entrepreneur. My dad's an entrepreneur. My uncle's an entrepreneur. So I talked to my manager at work, and she said she was very supportive. She said, "Hey, if it doesn't work out, you can always come back." So I didn't burn any bridges at work, and I just ended up quitting my corporate job as a CPA and moved out there. It was nuts. Yeah.
So you went to Cambodia to start a business.
Yes.
Wild.
Whoa.
What?
I'm afraid to check the mail alone. Are you kidding me?
Wow. Dude, your cool points just went up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just a smidge. It's not that cool.
Yeah. It's cool. So you go to Cambodia. How long were you there?
A year and 6 or 7 months. So we ran a marketing agency photos, videos, graphic designs, websites, and I was responsible for the photo video content. So, you know, we had a small team out there, and you know, it was just a great experience. I learned how to run a team. I learned how to handle client projects. I sharpened my skills, you know, technically, video wise. And yeah, after a year and 6 months out there, I moved back. I accomplished everything I wanted to out there. I moved back to the States, back to Renton, my hometown. And I was faced with either, do I go back to being a CPA and do something that I'm really not excited about?
You can't go back to that, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't do that.
No, it wasn't option number one. So I ended up starting my own thing. And so I started freelancing. I walked into the chamber. I talked to Diane. She was one of the first people to actually ever believe in me. You know, I'm very thankful for Dan and everybody at the chamber. Shout out to Ben as well. You know, one of the first people to believe in me.
What year was this, man?
So I came back December of 2018, and I walked into the chamber January 2019. Wow. And yeah, I've just been trying to do as much work as possible for people. Good work, quick work, videos that actually are helpful. I found the right mentors. You know, I don't come up with all this stuff on my own. I follow really smart people, learn from them, and implement, you know, what works. So,
Farid, I love that you just said that. I think that we get so caught up with having to, you know, come up with everything and, you know, don't always have to reinvent the wheel. There are so many smart leaders out there that are going to guide you. So I just want to give you mad props for that. Like, do it the smart way. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if the wheel's already invented, you know.
That's right.
So why Shutter Sauce?
I'm dying to know.
Yeah. So Shutter Sauce, and initially I just started off freelancing under like my personal name, and then I think 6 or 7 months into it, I was like, okay, this could be a legitimate thing. So I actually decided to brand myself. And so one of the things that I'm kind of, I think, known for, and probably my bread and butter when it comes to really, really useful videos, is what I call a video business card. And in a video business card, you are basically trying to capture the essence of that person or business or nonprofit. What makes them special? Why are they passionate about what they do? What are their services? How do they help people? And a call to action to kind of make it easy to work with them or get in contact with them. So a very powerful 2-minute, 2.5-minute brand video. And whenever I make those are my favorite kinds of videos to make because they're extremely useful. When I make those, I'm always trying to get that person's secret sauce. So like what makes them really great? So shutter is a camera shutter, and the sauce comes from the secret sauce. So you combine those two. That's the name.
Fun, man.
All right, I'm loving it.
Thank you.
Wow. So, what do you have that you're working on right now, man?
I'm working on a bunch of stuff right now. I'm working on a video for a realtor. I'm working on documenting Renton River Days, the rubber ducky race for Rotary. I am working on...
Are they still doing that?
So it's going to be virtual. So the video is going to be in place of, you know, the video is going to be, that we're making is going to be meant to help continue to raise those funds because they can't have a big crowd, right, coming in and doing that. So what I'm working on is like telling the story of Rotary and the story of Renton River Days and, you know, rubber ducky race mainly.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm excited about that one. And Ashley is actually going to be one of the people on there as well, kind of telling her story.
Fun.
Farid, have you ever seen the rubber ducky race live while it was happening?
I haven't.
It is. You wouldn't believe the crowds that thing attracts. I mean, it's pretty magical. I mean, to see a sea of yellow ducks floating down the river, but oh man, people just really come out to see that. So that's exciting stuff. That's another thing that Renton's missing this year.
For sure.
River Days and the race. So can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of footage of it. I've seen pictures of it, and I've talked to a lot of like people that are veterans, right? And so like getting their story and getting that out. So I'm excited to, even though I haven't personally been there, I'm excited to kind of live vicariously through those people and tell that story.
What's your favorite? You said it was the video card. What's your favorite? Can you tell us what your favorite secret sauce has been? Like what company or, you know, who had the best mojo going into their filming? And
Yeah, so in terms of best mojo, hands down, Luca Hosevar from Vigor Ground Fitness and Performance.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's very well versed and he's used to that kind of stuff. So it's always helpful when you have someone that's comfortable on camera.
Sure. Like us.
Yeah, just like you guys. That one's really cool. Boon Bunes as well. Ephraim did a great job.
Yeah.
There's a ton. It's hard for me to choose, but sorry. Go ahead, Dave.
Well, no, I was gonna say you did the video for Eileen and Callie's place too, right?
That as well. Yeah. That one's very special as well. We played Celebrate 18 earlier, but yeah, their video business card is very special as well. Dr. Natalie did a great job.
Cool, man.
Sounds like to me, if there's any, you know, one that needs the man behind the curtain, that you could be the guy. I mean, you make me want to just like think of a business so I could just, you know, get my secret sauce out.
I'll be here to guide you when you're ready.
I love it.
Cool.
Well, I appreciate all the work that you do behind the scenes for Renton Live. It's a lot of fun to work with you. You really make the transitions great for us. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the show. Let's face it. You know, it can happen with all of us bozos, but if we lose Farid, there is no show. So Farid, you're the man, buddy.
I'm working on training. I'm recording this right now. So I'm recording my whole screen of exactly everything I did this episode. So I'm working on the training.
There's lots of Farid love going on out there.
Oh yeah.
Lots of comments.
Oh yeah. Yes, you're the man.
And I have
been told, Farid, that I'm untrainable. So just saying, show me a little love.
I will work with you very closely, Jennifer. I'll make sure that stigma is broken.
Awesome.
Thanks. Yeah.
And so I have like a quick video that I have for everybody. Yeah. I basically go into 3 really useful kinds of videos that any business and even nonprofits, individuals, anybody that can use. So one of them is a video business card, but there's 2 other ones that are extremely useful. So I'll just go ahead and play that clip, and then we'll come back out and cool. Do the last winner and close it out.
Sounds
Love
good.
it.
Cool. So give me a sec here while I get this going.
I could do this. Action.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna mute us and. Woo! All right, let's get going and hold on. Okay, I think we should be good now. Calling all business owners in the greater Seattle area that are ready to get back to building their business. If that's you, this video is gonna change the game for you. I'm gonna share with you 3 videos that you can make that are gonna help you reach way more customers, be able to sell them easier than you would on the phone or in person, and at the end of the day, save you hundreds of hours along the way. So firstly, I'd like to be clear that at Cheddar Sauce, we don't recommend just hiring a videographer. That alone is not gonna get you results. A videographer alone is not going to solve your business's problems. So what you really need to be focusing on is having the right strategy. Why are we making this video? What kind of video do we need to make? All of those things are way more important than just having production quality and fancy cameras. So before you get into video, make sure you have the right strategy going forward. Okay, so let's get into the first video, and that is the Video Chronicle. Imagine a testimonial on steroids, and essentially you document your customer's journey. What was it like for them before they started working with you, during, and after? Who did they become? How did it impact their life? You're able to kind of capture their story, visualize it, and paint a picture for somebody that is in a similar situation. Painting that picture, visualizing their story, it's extremely, extremely powerful compared to just a generic sort of testimonial. This video can be shot in a single day or 2, and it can be used in sales videos, ads. You can send it to customers before you meet with them for a sales meeting, and it basically eliminates any doubt that people have in your legitimacy and how much you care about your customers. The next video is what we call a video business card. It is what we consider the most important asset to have before you start any other videos. It is the foundation. It's a 2-minute video, gets across your passions, why you do what you do, why any of it matters to your audience, what your services are at a high level, how you're different, how you're better, your secret sauce, all wrapped up with the call to action to get people into your door to buy from you. So it's a very, very, very powerful asset that basically creates your entire online identity. It is the foundation for any video system. It helps people understand what you're about, what you stand for, rally behind your cause, and build loyalty and trust. People go looking for you online, they should basically be hit in the face with this thing. It should be on your website, in your email signature. It's going to accelerate all of your conversations, make them much easier, and at the end of the day, save you time, money, and a lot of effort. Last but not least, video ads. Kind of like the one you're watching right now. Our favorite video ads are the ones that empower the viewer. It educates them, makes them smarter, teaches them something they didn't know before. And at the end of the day, it helps them make better decisions. These video ads can run to a page to schedule calls with you. It can go directly to buying a product or a service. I'm literally paying a penny to get this video in front of you. And if all that happens is you walk away a little bit more educated and I've created a fan, well, that's a penny well spent. So to sum things up, 3 videos, video chronicles, documenting your customer's journey. Video business card, the monumental asset that is going to create your online identity and what you should start with. Finally, video ads, being able to put out ads and reach a much wider target audience than you would have otherwise. Make these 3 videos to absolutely shift the way people view and connect with your business. Now, video for businesses is what we do. We're passionate about it and we're excited every day to work with businesses that have great products and services that people really need. So if you're serious about making videos, any of the 3 that we mentioned, and you'd like our help in executing it, all you have to do is click the link somewhere on your screen, get to the next page, fill out a little bit of information, and we're looking forward to getting in touch and collaborating soon. Thanks. Quite a lot, yeah. Okay, I'm bringing us back in now. Cool. So that's
very cool. Man.
That's that.
Way to go.
Way to go, man.
Way to go. I think it's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Way to follow your dreams too. I mean, that's hard. That is hard stuff to do. And I'm envious sometimes of people like you. That's
for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
I think my big thing was I just want people to know that there is no one set path in life.
There is not.
You know, like there's the traditional route that you're told to go down, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that route, but it's not the only one, you know? And I feel like we're told that a lot growing up, so.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, I kind of did, not nearly as exciting, but my background was in electrical engineering. It was not me. I forced myself into that for 10 years. And no offense to, my managers at the time, but I despised it. I didn't want to go in, but, it's an industry where you could kind of work on anything, anywhere, and make a decent coin. It just wasn't me. And, I don't know if Renton Live is me, but what I'm doing now is much more exciting. And, when I get up in the morning, I don't think I'm going to call in sick today. That's what you have to do is you discovered, I don't want to be a CPA. This isn't me. Like I can do it, but what is this bringing to me? It's not exciting. It's not who I am. So, you're fortunate that you were able to figure out who you are, what your passion is, and you went down that path, man, from Cambodia back to Renton. I mean, wild. Cool story, dude.
That is a great story.
Cool story, man.
Thanks so much, guys. It's been amazing being on with you. I'm happy to be on here and share my story. But I'm gonna go back behind the curtain now and continue on with the show.
Back behind the curtain.
Yeah. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. The land of little people.
We got one more spin before we close this show.
Okay, let's spin us away, Ashley.
All right, so our last winner is Shelly Hubbard. And Shelly not only posted or entered in pictures of herself in a mask, but she also got her dog to wear one.
What?
So
whoa, Shelly,
right?
that whole wheel. Give her the whole wheel, Ash. The whole thing.
Okay, Shelly, this is for you.
Okay. Toreros. It's Toreros. Dang it.
Vino at the landing.
Cool.
Yum. Yay.
So
Thank
again, if you want a mask up giveaway tonight, please email us info@gorenton.com before Friday at 5 p.m. Renton time.
Thanks for clarifying that. 5 p.m. Renton time.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, well,
Well, thanks. Yeah, thanks guys. I'm out of
thanks,
here.
Ashley. Well,
Hey.
Jen, another successful Renton Live episode. I have no
Yeah.
idea what is in store for Renton Live next week. I'm sure it will be just as exciting as this week.
Whoa.
We'll figure it out. So
Yes, we will.
from my house to good old Renton, thanks for joining us. I had a great time.
Yes, from my backyard to good old Renton, I had a great time, and we will see you on episode 18.
Episode 18. See y'all next week. Have a safe night. Cheers.
Yep. Cheers.